Conquer her in bed, secrets of seduction. Let's be serious, man. Are you tired of trying so hard and not getting the results you want with women? The time has come to change that. In this text, I will show you the secrets of seduction that will help you win her over in bed in a genuine and respectful way. Let's dive deep into the details that make a difference, so pay attention and let's start this journey together. 1. Creating connection, the first step to genuine seduction. It all starts with connection. Before you think about taking her to bed, you need to create a genuine connection. This means really listening to what she has to say, showing interest in her thoughts and feelings, and sharing a little of yourself too. No forcing yourself or pretending to be someone you're not. Authenticity is key here. Show that you are present, that you care about the conversation, and that you value what she has to say. When you create that connection, she will feel more comfortable and confident to move on to the next level. 2. Verbal and nonverbal communication, understanding its signals. Communication is everything. You need to know how to interpret both her words and nonverbal signals. Pay attention to your tone of voice, facial expressions, and body language. Sometimes a simple touch on the arm or a smile can say much more than words. If she's leaning toward you, maintaining eye contact, and smiling, these are positive signs that she's interested. On the other hand, if she's pulling away, crossing her arms, or avoiding your gaze, it's best to back off a little. Knowing how to read these signs will help you adjust your approach and avoid unwanted advances. 3. Building anticipation, the art of sexual tension. Sexual tension is like a game of chess, you need to plan your moves and know when to attack. Building anticipation is essential to increasing her desire. Give subtle but sincere compliments. Lightly touch your hand or shoulder during the conversation. Look into her eyes in a way that shows your interest. Take your time, let the tension build naturally. The more you can build that anticipation, the more intense the moment will be when it finally happens. Remember, the anticipation is often more exciting than the act itself. 4. Importance of consent, respecting limits. Nothing is more important than consent. Respecting her boundaries is not only the right thing to do, it also shows that you are a respectful man. Always ask permission before moving into any more intimate contact. A simple, "Can I kiss you?" or "Are you comfortable with this?" can make all the difference. If she says no, respect it and don't insist. Consent must be clear and enthusiastic. When you respect her boundaries, you create an environment of trust and respect that is fundamental to any healthy relationship and successful seduction. 5. Elements of surprise, small gestures that make a big difference. Sometimes, it's the small gestures that make all the difference. Surprise her with something unexpected but pleasant. It could be a compliment she didn't expect, a small but meaningful gift, or even a sweet message during the day. These gestures show that you are thinking about her and that you value her presence. Positive surprises help keep interest and excitement alive, creating an atmosphere of novelty and excitement that is crucial to seduction. 6. The power of touch, identifying what she likes. Touch is one of the most powerful tools in seduction. But you need to know how to identify what she likes. Every woman is different, so pay attention to her reactions. Start with light touches and watch how she responds. If she leans into you or returns your touch, it's a sign that she likes it. Gradually increase the intensity and frequency of touches, always paying attention to her feedback. Touches to the arms, hands, and back are generally safe and welcome. The key is to be sensitive and attentive to her responses, adjusting your approach as necessary. 7. Emotional attunement, understanding your needs. Understanding her emotional needs is crucial. Women value men who know how to connect emotionally. This means being a good listener, showing empathy, and supporting her in difficult times. When you show that you genuinely care about her feelings, you create a solid foundation for seduction. Emotional attunement goes beyond words, it involves actions that show your commitment and care. Be present, be attentive, and show that she can count on you. This deep emotional connection is what truly sets an irresistible man apart from everyone else. 8. Feedback and adjustments, perfecting your approach. Finally, be open to feedback and willing to make adjustments. Ask her what she likes and doesn't like, and use that information to improve your approach. Show that you are interested in providing a pleasant experience for both of you. Open communication about preferences and limits is key to creating a healthy and satisfying dynamic. If something isn't working, don't be afraid to change the strategy. Flexibility and willingness to improve are signs of maturity and respect, which are highly valued. Conquering a woman in bed is not a matter of tricks or manipulations, but of respect, understanding, and genuine connection. By following these steps, you will not only increase your chances of success, but you will also create more meaningful and satisfying experiences for both of you. Remember, the key is to be authentic, attentive, and respectful. If you're enjoying these tips, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave your own experiences and questions in the comments. Let's continue. Mastering the art of flirting, effective tactics to attract her. If you are tired of playing the flirting game and losing, this text is for you. Let's explore effective tactics for attracting a woman and mastering the art of flirting. The key here is to understand that flirting is not just about words, but about how you present yourself, how you communicate, and how you understand the other person. So, let's get straight to the point and start turning your frustrating experiences into successes. 1. Confidence is key. How to project self-confidence. Trust is the foundation of any successful interaction. When you project self-confidence, you automatically become more attractive. This does not mean being arrogant, but rather believing in yourself and your abilities. Walk with an upright posture, maintain eye contact, and speak clearly. Remember that confidence also comes from preparation. Dress well, take care of your hygiene, and be mentally prepared for the interaction. When you feel good about yourself, it shows and makes others feel the same. 2. Listen to conquer. The importance of really listening. Many men make the mistake of talking too much and listening too little. To win someone over, you need to show that you are interested in what they have to say. Listening carefully and asking relevant questions shows that you value her opinion. Plus, active listening gives you valuable insight into her interests and likes, which can be helpful in continuing the conversation and creating a deeper connection. So, stop talking just about yourself and start listening more. This simple act can make a big difference. 3. Humor and intelligence, conquering with the mind. Humor is a powerful tool in flirting. Making her laugh breaks the ice and creates a light, fun atmosphere. But be careful, the humor must be respectful and appropriate. In addition to humor, showing intelligence and being able to maintain an interesting conversation are factors that attract many women. This doesn't mean you need to be a genius, but rather be well informed on a range of topics and be able to discuss ideas in an interesting and engaging way. Combine humor and wit to create an irresistible flirt. 4. Sincere compliments, how to compliment respectfully. Praising is an art. A sincere compliment can make her feel special and appreciated, but it needs to be done in a respectful and genuine way. Avoid superficial comments or comments that may sound like cheap pickup lines. Focus on compliments that show you noticed something specific and unique about her, like her laugh, her style, or her intelligence. For example, instead of saying, "You are beautiful," you can say, "Your smile lights up the room." This shows that you are paying attention and value something beyond physical appearance. 5. Body language, signs of mutual interest. Body language is a crucial part of flirting. Pay attention to the signals she is giving you and also the signals you are sending her. Signs of mutual interest include frequent eye contact, smiling, light touching, and leaning their body toward you. Maintain an open, relaxed posture, and try to mirror some of her actions to create a sense of synchronization and comfort. If you notice that she is responding positively, continue. If not, adjust your approach. 6. Creating mystery and interest, when less is more. Keep a little mystery to keep her interest. You don't need to reveal everything about yourself at once. Make her curious to know more. Share stories and information gradually. This not only creates an air of mystery, but also keeps the conversation interesting and dynamic. Being mysterious doesn't mean being evasive or lying, but rather holding some things back for future conversations and creating a sense of ongoing discovery. 7. Avoiding common flirting pitfalls, what not to do. There are several common flirting pitfalls that you should avoid. First, don't be pushy or invasive. If she isn't showing interest, respect it and back off. Avoid being needy or desperate, this is a huge turn-off. Also, don't talk bad about other people to make yourself look better, it only makes you look negative and insecure. And finally, don't pretend to be someone you're not. Authenticity is attractive. Be true to yourself and to her, and this will create a solid foundation for any future relationship. 8. Online flirting versus in-person, strategies for each situation. Online and in-person flirting have their particularities. Online, you have time to think about your responses and can use emojis and GIFs to add humor and emotion to conversations. However, it's easy to be misunderstood, so be clear and direct. When flirting in person, body language and tone of voice are extremely important. Maintain eye contact, smile and be genuine. In both cases, the goal is to create an authentic connection and show your interest in a respectful and engaging way. Mastering the art of flirting requires practice, patience, and a willingness to learn from your mistakes. With these effective tactics, you will be better prepared to attract and win the woman you want. Remember, the key is to be authentic, respectful, and confident. If you're enjoying these tips, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel and leave your own experiences and questions in the comments. Let's continue. Understanding and respecting the female mind. If you're tired of feeling lost when it comes to understanding women, you're not alone. Many men face difficulties when trying to decipher women's thoughts and behaviors, which can lead to frustrations and misunderstandings in relationships. But don't worry, I'm here to help you understand and respect the female mind, and with that, improve your interactions and avoid common pitfalls. We're going to address this in a straightforward and practical way, so pay attention and let's get started. 1. Avoiding generalizations. Every woman is unique. One of the biggest pitfalls is generalizing. Each woman is unique, with her own experiences, preferences, and personalities. Don't be tempted to think that everyone thinks or acts the same way. Pay attention to the particularities of each one and treat them according to their specificities. Ask, observe, and learn from her. Avoiding generalizations will help you build a truer and more respectful connection. 2. Emotional intelligence, learning to empathize. Emotional intelligence is the ability to understand and manage your own emotions, as well as recognize and influence the emotions of others. Developing this skill is crucial to understanding and respecting women. Practice empathy, put yourself in her shoes and try to feel what she feels. This will help you respond in a more sensitive and appropriate way, strengthening the emotional bond between you. 3. Demystifying myths, breaking old stereotypes. There are many old myths and stereotypes about women that simply aren't true. Things like, women are hard to understand or, they just want money, are gross and harmful simplifications. Demystify these myths and understand that women are as complex and diverse as men. Recognizing and discarding these stereotypes will allow you to see each woman as a unique individual, with her own qualities and defects. 4. Effective communication, talk less and listen more. Communication is the foundation of any healthy relationship. Instead of trying to impress her by talking non-stop, focus on listening more. Ask about her interests, feelings, and opinions, and really pay attention to her answers. Show that you value what she has to say. This not only helps you understand the female mind better, but it also shows respect and consideration, which is extremely attractive. 5. Respecting independence, valuing her autonomy. Modern women value their independence and autonomy. Respecting this is essential. Encourage her to follow her own interests and develop as an individual. Don't try to control or limit your actions. By valuing her independence, you show that you trust and respect her as a person. Healthy relationships are built on two complete, independent people choosing to be together. 6. Negotiation and compromise, keys to a healthy relationship. Every relationship requires negotiation and compromise. It's important that you both are willing to give in and find a compromise that works for both of you. This doesn't mean you should always give in, but rather find solutions that meet both of your needs. The ability to negotiate and compromise shows maturity and willingness to maintain a healthy and balanced relationship. 7. Watch out for red flags, identifying signs of problems. Not every relationship is healthy, and it is crucial to be aware of signs of problems, the so-called red flags. Behaviors such as manipulation, disrespect, excessive jealousy, and lack of communication are warning signs. Identifying these signs early can save you a lot of suffering and frustration in the future. Don't ignore these behaviors in the hope that they will change. It's best to deal with them directly or reconsider the relationship. 8. Fostering trust, the basis of every lasting relationship. Trust is the foundation of any lasting relationship. Without it, there is no security or stability. Build trust by being honest, transparent, and consistent in your actions. Show that you are trustworthy and that she can count on you. Trust is not something that can be gained overnight, it is built over time through continuous and respectful actions. Cultivating this trust will significantly strengthen your relationship and create a solid foundation for the future. Understanding and respecting the female mind is not an impossible task. With these tips, you can improve your interactions and build healthier, more satisfying relationships. Remember that each woman is unique, and the key to success is to treat each woman with respect, empathy, and consideration. If you're enjoying these tips, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel and leave your own experiences and questions in the comments. Let's continue. Avoiding common mistakes in relationships, how to not be made a fool. If you are tired of feeling like a fool in relationships, this text is for you. Let's cover the common mistakes that many men make and how to avoid them. This guide will help you identify manipulation, maintain your identity, establish healthy boundaries, and much more. Stay tuned and learn to protect your heart and your dignity in relationships. 1. Identifying manipulation, clear warning signs. Manipulation can be subtle, but there are clear signs you should be aware of. If she constantly makes you feel guilty about things that aren't your fault, or if she uses silence as punishment, these are signs of emotional manipulation. Other signs include her controlling your actions, isolating you from friends and family, or constantly changing her mood to make you feel insecure. Be aware of these behaviors and don't hesitate to confront them. Manipulation is a toxic form of control and should not be tolerated. 2. Maintaining your identity, don't lose yourself in the relationship. It's easy to lose yourself in a relationship, but it's crucial to maintain your identity. Continue to cultivate your hobbies, interests, and friendships. Don't abandon your passions or adapt entirely to her tastes. A healthy relationship is made up of two whole people, not one person who abandons everything for the other. Maintaining your identity also increases your attractiveness by showing that you are an independent and self-confident individual. 3. Establishing healthy limits, importance of saying no. Knowing how to say no is essential to maintaining healthy boundaries. You have the right to establish what is acceptable and what is not. If something bothers you, speak up. Don't accept behaviors that make you feel uncomfortable or disrespected. Setting clear, firm boundaries shows that you respect yourself and expect the same in return. Don't be afraid to say no, a healthy relationship respects limits on both sides. 4. Preventing emotional dependence, maintaining balance. Emotional dependence is dangerous. You should be able to be happy and feel complete on your own, and not depend solely on her for that. Maintain a balance between the time you spend with her and the time you spend with yourself or with friends. This prevents you from becoming emotionally dependent and keeps the relationship healthy. Excessive dependence can lead to jealousy, insecurity, and possessive behaviors, which are destructive to any relationship. 5. Detecting true interests, is she really interested? It's important to know whether she is truly interested in you or just using you for convenience. Pay attention to your actions more than your words. If she makes an effort to spend time with you, engages in conversations, and shows genuine interest in your life, these are good signs. On the other hand, if she only comes to you when she needs something or is never available to you, it could be a sign that her interest is not genuine. Value your time and emotions, and don't settle for less than you deserve. 6. The importance of reciprocity, two-way relationships. A healthy relationship is a two-way street. Both parties must invest time, effort, and care. If you feel like you're always giving more than you're getting, it's time to reevaluate the situation. Reciprocity is fundamental to a balanced and satisfying relationship. If she's not willing to do her part, you deserve someone who is. Don't settle for someone who doesn't value you or recognize your efforts. 7. Managing expectations, keeping them realistic and achievable. Unrealistic expectations can lead to disappointment and frustration. Be realistic about what you expect from the relationship and from your partner. Communicate your expectations clearly and be willing to listen to hers as well. Maintaining realistic and achievable expectations helps avoid unnecessary misunderstandings and conflicts. A relationship is teamwork, where both parties must be aligned regarding objectives and expectations. 8. Leaving toxic relationships, recognizing when it's time to leave. Knowing when to leave a toxic relationship is crucial for your emotional and mental health. If you're constantly unhappy, anxious, or feeling unappreciated, it may be time to reconsider the relationship. Don't get stuck because you're afraid of being alone. It's better to be alone than in a relationship that destroys you. Recognize the signs of toxicity and have the courage to leave. Your happiness and well-being are more important than maintaining a relationship that isn't good for you. Protecting yourself from being made a fool of in relationships requires self-knowledge, confidence, and the ability to recognize and deal with manipulative behaviors. By following this advice, you can build healthier, more balanced, and more satisfying relationships. Remember, you deserve respect, reciprocity, and happiness. Good luck, and may your future relationships be filled with love and mutual respect.